It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Looking now at some numbers for De'Aaron Fox.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And for the Spurs, Fox and Castle are their guards. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Kelly Olynyk. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. What a treat we have tonight, Greg. These teams give us a glimpse into the future of the NBA.
No doubt about that. These are the guys that might eventually turn into the superstars that run the league. It's still very up and coming, but loads of talent on the floor in this one.
Wembanyama, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander against Wembanyama. At the top of the key, Williams. There's the 3. A rebound by the Spurs. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
SGA against Fox. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. We're about 1 minute into the first. A pass to Fox. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Wembanyama finds Olynyk. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, Castle with it. Tipped away. Here's Holmgren. Trying to get open is Hartenstein. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took advantage.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for San Antonio, and he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. Coach explained his biggest impact comes on the defensive end, but we can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Once he sees daylight, Williams rises up and throws it down.
Not a fast start here for the Spurs. Looking for the first basket of the game. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Over Wallace. Fox, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Now that we have a moment, let's take a peek at the teams that are leading the league in blocks. The Spurs second, in third, the Thunder.
And these teams have both hung their hat on their defense, especially in the paint. We're looking at two of the premier shot blocking teams in our league.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Olynyk finds Fox. Now, Vassell. Castle sets the screen for Vassell. Clock is at 3. Over Williams. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Wembanyama with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Fox. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
Wallace outside. Williams a screen on Fox. Wallace the pass to Holmgren. There's the triple. Wembanyama with the rebound. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. 6-point game.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Now here's Wallace. Nothing on the board. Pass to Dort. Holmgren outside. There's Williams with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
For San Antonio, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Wembanyama high post. Over Hartenstein. Can't hit from 12. Here's Oklahoma City now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Dort. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And the Spurs with possession. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Wembanyama. Clock at 4. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make them all.
Pass to Holmgren. Inside. Fox with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. And Olynyk kicks to Vassell. Good on the triple.
Much more comfortable from deep. Vassell finding that stroke.
The Thunder leading by 8. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Caruso's checked in. To the inside. Out to Wallace. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pass to Holmgren. Fires the 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Spurs. They're in the 4th position.
And I think for San Antonio, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
Great reads. Tough to get a shot up over Holmgren.
It's Vassell on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Johnson.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
Now Wallace. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Caruso. Over in the corner, Williams. From outside the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 19-7 run. Williams passes to Holmgren, and the dunk by Holmgren.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Spurs trail by 14. Fox deciding where to go with it. Vassell, no good.
Blocking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Outside Williams. Pass to Holmgren. The 3. And the Thunder, another 3.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
San Antonio's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. Harper, he's checked in for Vassell. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Fox against Wallace. 6 to shoot. 13 feet away. Here's Wembanyama. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Now here's Williams. 8 points for him. To the left wing. Wallace outside. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Johnson.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The lead is 15. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit. Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
San Antonio with the rebound. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the shot goes in. Wembanyama's got 6.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Olynyk against Williams. Over in the corner, Caruso. Williams in the post. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Spurs trail by 15. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. To the paint. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Wiggins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them. And a big man who moves like a guard, Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
The Thunder leading by 15. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. San Antonio's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Fox a screen on Williams. Olynyk against Williams. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Williams. And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries, and with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
That free throw, no good. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in for De'Aaron Fox. Now here's Caruso. Still without a basket. Holmgren dishes to Wiggins. And the 3 off target.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Holmgren. Rebounded by the Spurs. For 3, Vassell. No good there. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Taking a look at the Thunder. Wiggins is out there with Williams. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Joe in at the point. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now, here's Vassell. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington.
Nice move on the pick and roll by Johnson, generating an opportunity for another guy.
Here's Joe. Holmgren outside. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Holmgren. Clock at 6. Joe finds Holmgren. It's good from long range. Holmgren's got 13.
And stretching out his shot from deep, Holmgren has developed some pretty solid range.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. San Antonio making a switch here. Castle's checked in. Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Vassell against Caruso. Pass to Williams. It's Joe on the wing. Outside, Dort. 6 to shoot. Over Castle. No good from the wing. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs, trailing by 17. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Castle against Dort. Just his first attempt. Castle misses. The Thunder leading by 17. It's Dort on the wing. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Pass to Caruso. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Castle with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against Washington.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Joe. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. And the Thunder lead by 19.
Just not quite tight enough on him to impact his shot. He got a good look off.
Outside Harper. Pass to Cornette. Now Castle. Defended by Dort. He gets it in there. Castle's got his first points in this one.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Here's Joe. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Holmgren with a screen on Harper. Now here's Holmgren. And stolen by Vassell. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Caruso. Castle against Dort. Over Castle. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for the Spurs. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Jalen Williams is checked in for Williams. And you think about the importance, RJ, of awareness and basketball IQ. What about players who don't have that, but are immensely talented?
Well, they still have to grow their IQ, and that can take time because if you make too many mistakes, it will cap your minutes.
Pass to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Thunder with the rebound. Caruso looking for an opening. Holmgren in the corner. Here's Dort. The Thunder with another miss. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Free throw no good for Wembanyama. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eden.
And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Williams. Here's Dort. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Here's Vassell. Nobody near Barnes. Off target with his 3. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Shots good by Williams.
Just having his way
on that one. Williams is showcasing a well-rounded offensive game, piling up the points.
Now, here's Harper. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Pass to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving it around. Caruso kicks to Dort. 6 on the shot clock. For the three. Good on the three-point shot. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, this is big for Caruso's confidence. When he's hitting from deep, oh, he looks to score even more.
Here's Castle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this was no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
2 shots.
That's good from Castle.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Fox in for Harper. The Thunder also changing it up. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Holmgren. And Gilgeous Alexander is subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Now, here's SGA. He had 22 points in the win against Memphis.
And you have to mention his impact on the defensive end. Came up with 3 timely steals in that one as well.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Oklahoma City leading by 18. Over in the corner, Caruso. Castle with it. Dort covering. Pass to Johnson. Back to Castle. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Shoots over Caruso. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 10 points.
And Wembanyama's ability to pick and pop from anywhere on the floor puts defenders on their heels.
Caruso sets the screen for Williams. Lets it go with a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Caruso's got his second bucket.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Castle. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Fox passes to Johnson. Now Wembanyama. With the fadeaway. Sorber with the rebound. On the wing, Williams. Guarded by Fox. Gilgeous Alexander kicks to Wiggins. Outside Williams. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Yep, that one goes. 16 points for him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
So it's San Antonio now. Outside, Fox. Pass to Johnson. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dort against Johnson. Dort passes to Williams. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by Williams.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Fox. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And in addition to putting up points, he terrorized ball handlers, racking up a ton of steals.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by San Antonio. Williams finds SGA. Here's Sorber, defended by Wembanyama. Williams from outside buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got 19 points.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Wembanyama, a screen on Williams. It's tipped. Shoots the 3. They get it back.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A different look now for San Antonio. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Barnes. And it's Vassell in for Johnson. Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Down low. And here is Vassell. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now, here's SGA. Averaging around 27.5 points a game. One of the best in the league. Clock at 6. Williams kicks to SGA. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Spurs trail by 18. Here's Castle. Comes up empty down low.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Vassell. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Hartenstein.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
He hits the second from the line. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
And the Spurs with possession here. Pass to Olynyk. Castle sets the screen for Olynyk. Shot clock at 6. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Such a wide open look. Wembanyama has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
And so it's Oklahoma City with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back to the action in just a minute.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up.
Definitely some explosive guys on this list, but there's plenty of time out there for someone to grab this spot. Maybe even Elevator Ernie.
Yeah, that 50-inch vertical don't lie.
Neither did those shorts.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Spurs.
I give credit to their opponent, forcing shooters off their spots, making them uncomfortable.
Yeah, it looks like these guys came in unprepared for that.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Jalen Williams has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The Thunder leading by 18. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Fox in at the 1. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson.
Let me tell you guys what, I am happy I'm retired. I would not want to check Fox. This man is way too quick.
The Thunder shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Pass to Holmgren. And here is Dort. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Wembanyama outside. Pass to Castle. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Castle's got his second basket of the night. Holmgren with a screen on Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 18. Pass to Olynyk. Wembanyama, a screen on Holmgren. With some arc, and the rejection by Holmgren. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Thunder leading by 18. Williams scanning the floor. Holmgren can't hit. A few opportunities so far at the free throw line. He's made 1, he's missed 2.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Shooting 1.
We've already run out of ways to describe Wembanyama. Alien, freak, superstar. Probably not anything from this world.
Spurs trail by 17. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Well, Thunder have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. SGA passes to Dort. Back to SGA. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Vassell, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Banked in off the glass. Vassell's got 5 now.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Fox against SGA. Pass to Holmgren. Lets it go from deep. The Thunder with another miss. Spurs trail by 13 to the middle. The kick out to Fox. Sinks the triple. He's got 9.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Here's Fox. 9 points in the game so far. Wembanyama, a screen on SGA. Wembanyama passes to Leonard and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's SGA using his size out of the backcourt. Gilgeous-Alexander. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Vassell against Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Castle. Offline with his 3.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. Basket good. 11 points for De'Aaron Fox.
So difficult trying to keep pace with Fox, especially when this man is on a break.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And now look at Victor Wembanyama here. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging 22 points per, 13 rebounds, and just over 4 blocks. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
Now, here's SGA. 10 points for him. Inside, Dort collects the 2-pointer near the hoop. 6 points for Lou Dort.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Here's Fox. 11 points in the game. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Fox. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Fox. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back over to you.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. SGA passes to Dort, and that one good. Dort's got 4 points this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. And it's blocked by SGA.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
Holmgren up top. Releases. Rebound San Antonio.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
A pass to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Fox with the steal. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Castle against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Vassell. Outside, Fox. No good with the triple. The Thunder leading by 17. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Connects from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Caruso's checked in. Spurs trail by 20. Now Fox. No good. Shot missing. Here's Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. The Spurs have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. The Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Hartenstein. Wembanyama with the bucket. Wembanyama has got 23 points.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
The Thunder leading by 20. SGA passes to Hartenstein. Back to SGA. Sweet little floater. He's got 15.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Spurs have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Olynyk can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Now here's Johnson. No scoring in this one. Thunder with the rebound. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Olynyk.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the night.
One shot.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Spurs. Barnes comes in for Kelly Olynyk. And San Antonio shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. Cornette finds Vassell. Pass to Johnson. 5 to shoot. To halt the run, it's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
.141 left to play in the third. Up top, Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Fox. He's got 13.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Over in the corner, Caruso. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now, here's Vassell. 5 points in the game. Pass to Barnes. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is why Holmgren went second in the draft. He can dominate the paint.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. Barnes, right side. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. No good on the three.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot, and Holmgren lays it in. Holmgren's got 19 points.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Thunder out in front, just dominating this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Aaron Wiggins. Isaiah Joe is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. Down low. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And so here is Oklahoma City. Now here's Caruso. Over Johnson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Pass to Harper. Which current player do you think is on that Richard Jefferson path to becoming an NBA analyst?
First of all, to hear you, Kevin Harlan, say that blows my mind. But I think Draymond Green, C.J. McCollum, there's some very, very good players out there that are way more experienced in the media coming out than I was.
And here is Caruso. After the three-pointer from Keldon Johnson. Caruso kicks to Wallace. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Spurs shooting poorly, just 35% so far. And Harper slams it in.
Outstanding floor awareness from Barnes, knowing precisely when to move that rock.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Williams, a screen on Harper. Bounce pass, Wallace. Williams can't get it to go.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Here's Castle. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Wembanyama against Wiggins. And he uses the glass on the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Barnes. Caruso with the steal. Outside Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Williams has got his first basket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's Wembanyama. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Shooting one.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Castle. Barnes passes to Johnson. Wembanyama, a screen on Caruso. Shot clock at 5. To the paint, Johnson finds Wembanyama, and he gets the bucket. And that's now 28 points for Victor Wembanyama. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Caruso sets the screen for Wallace. Pass to Joe. Back to Wallace. Here's Caruso. Cans it from downtown.
How about the quick trigger from Caruso? Love the assertive approach there.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And some changes here for the Spurs. Olynyk, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And it's Fox in for Harper. Now, here's Fox. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Vassell. The kick out to Fox. Launches it. Caruso grabs the miss.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
To the inside, knocked away, and stolen by Caruso. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
Now, here's Vassell. Back to Fox. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Can't give him too much grief for that one. He's been mistake-free for the most part.
Johnson's checked in for Castle. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Kenrich Williams. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now, here's Fox. Screen by Olynyk. 14 feet away. Fox, no good. The Thunder shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Joe in the corner. From deep. That one doesn't drop. Johnson with the defensive effort. Barnes finds Fox. Looking to get it going. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Fox has got 11 points here in just the second half. The Thunder shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Wiggins. Wallace inside. Guarded by Fox. Wallace misses. The Spurs shooting a meager 37% for the game. Barnes sets a screen for Johnson. Now Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Doing his job and understanding where the soft spot is in the defense. Barnes, such a smart player.
Barnes has gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. To the middle. Here's Joe. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Fox passes to Olynyk. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with a double T?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a tough technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technicals.
The wide open look here for Fox. No good from outside.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Caruso kicks to Wiggins from downtown. Drops in the tray.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Fox. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth.
Never gives up. That's who Caruso is. He will continue to fight inside.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. A different look now for San Antonio. Wembanyama comes in for Barnes. And Castle is subbed in for Johnson. And then for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Jalen Williams. And Topic is subbed in for Isaiah Joe. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio. Here's Wallace. Hits it from three-point range. Wallace has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And here's Olynyk from the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, Wiggins. Back to Wallace. Pass to Caruso. 5 on the clock. The shot off that time. And San Antonio shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Back to Castle. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Williams against Olynyk. Williams looking around. A three-pointer. Wiggins. A rebound by the Spurs. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
We talk about his quickness, but De'Aaron Fox has bounce. He will throw it down on you in a second.
And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
1:35 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Wembanyama outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Williams.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Here's Olynyk. Makes it off the glass.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Williams for three. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And now we present the player of the game, Jalen Williams.